about equation of a straight line. This is the last chapter of coordinate geometry. First, understand what is a straight line. Straight line means if you just join any 2 points, either in this Cartesian plane or in this space, you will get a space line. You will get a straight line. Understand? Just join any 2 points, you have a straight line. It means what? It means these two are points. In between these 2 points, there are thousands, crores, arabs, thirds of points, countless points. So, a straight line is a combination of countless points, either in this space, in this plane, or in this space. So, whenever equation of a straight line is asked, what we are learning that how the coordinates are connected to each other. What is the relation between x and y coordinate which lie on this line? इसके बीच में जितने भी पॉइंट्स होंगे, उस पॉइंट है तो द कोऑर्डिनेट होगा, और अगर कोऑर्डिनेट्स होंगे तो वो कोऑर्डिनेट आपस में कैसे रिलेट कर रहे हैं. और वर्क इज टू फाइंड आउट दैट. अंडरस्टैंड? For an example, if I write equation of straight line is y is equal to 2x minus 3. So what does it mean? It means y coordinate in that line is 3 less than 2 times the x coordinate. इसका मतलब ये होगा कि इसमें जितने भी y coordinate होंगे वो x coordinate के 2 times से 3 कम होगा. This is the meaning of straight line. The relation between x and y, relation between the coordinates, it has. This is the meaning of straight line. Try to understand it. Very important concept. Whenever you are finding out a straight line, it means you are connecting, you are getting a relation between x and y. X and y are the coordinates which lie in between these 2 points. Clear? So before drawing the deducing the equation, there are few terms connected with it which you must know. Without it you cannot understand it. Or what are those 2 or 3? Suppose this is a line, a straight line. I just mark it L by L. So whenever you draw a straight line, it will cut. If it is neither parallel to x-axis or y-axis, it will cut both the axes. Isn't it? अगर कोई भी लाइन खींची जाए जो ना तो y-axis के पैरेलल है ना x-axis के पैरेलल है, वो कहीं ना कहीं जाकर दोनों एक्सिस को जरूर काटेगी. और whenever it happens, the line makes this angle as well as this angle, this one. I am just taking this one. Line is making an angle with the anti-clockwise direction of x-axis. This is x-axis, this is anti-clockwise direction. So this is usually denoted by theta. Angle made by straight line with the positive direction of x-axis. Positive direction means anti-clockwise direction. And this theta is known as inclination of a line. Inclination of a line. Understand? So what does inclination of a line mean? It means that whenever a line cuts x-axis, there is a formation of an angle with the positive direction of x-axis. Positive direction means anti-clockwise direction, and this angle is known as the inclination of a line. Understand? And if I take the tangent of this, tan theta, this tan theta is usually denoted by n and known as slope of a line. So this is the meaning of inclination and a slope of a line. It will help you while I will explain the equation of a straight line to understand it. Clear? Right? Another term which is related to it, if line cuts y-axis like it, this distance OB, this distance OB, it is known as the y-intercept of line. Y-intercept, this distance. Actually line is making this intercept also, but I am talking about the intercept made by the given line with the y-axis. It is usually denoted by C. This distance OB is denoted by C, known as the y-intercept of the line. Clear? So these are the two terms which we will get in our equation of a straight line. Before understanding the equation of a straight line, you must know what is the slope of a line and what is the y-intercept of a line. Right? Now, I am deriving the equation of a straight line, means relation between x and y, and x and y is any arbitrary point on it. कहीं पर भी हो सकता है वो point. Our work is to find out the relation between x and y. This is a straight line. Clear? Our work is to find out कि इस straight line में जो coordinates हैं वो कैसे connect करें. Clear? So I am just taking a coordinate x y, a point having the coordinate x y, right? So it means I have to find out the relation between x and y. इसके बीच का जो relation होगा, that is the equation of straight line. So see what I told you earlier. This is a straight line. It's cutting x-axis and making an angle with the positive direction of x-axis, anti-clockwise direction. Suppose this is theta. Suppose this is theta, and as I have just explained, this is y-intercept of a line and denoted by C. So this is theta, this is C. My work is to find out the relation between x and y. For that, with help of geometry, I am just drawing it. It is x, it is y. You all know it. Clear? Now, from this point, suppose this is O, this is B, and I am drawing a line parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. This line is parallel to x-axis, BC. Why I did it? Because if this line is parallel to this line and it is theta, so it will be theta, no doubt. Property of parallel lines, corresponding angles are equal. Now this is theta, and as this whole is y, this part is C, so the length PC, this length will be y minus C. Simple geometry, y minus C it is. Clear? So after drawing this, now just look at this triangle. I can apply a trigonometrical ratio here, taking the tangent of this angle. In triangle PCB, tan theta is equal to perpendicular over this y minus C upon x. Clear? Tan theta, what was it? It was the slope of a line, usually denoted by m. So it is m is equal to y minus C upon x. Solving it, you get y is equal to mx plus c. So it is the equation of a straight line. Y coordinate is c times more than, sorry, m times more than x coordinate with this addition of c here. So this is the relation between y and x. Mean to say that इस लाइन में जितने भी y कोऑर्डिनेट होंगे वो x कोऑर्डिनेट के m टाइम्स से c ज़्यादा होगा. Mean if I say once again for an example, I write y is equal to 2x plus 3, but I have in place of m I have kept 2, in place of c I have kept 3. इसका मतलब इस लाइन में जितने भी पॉइंट्स होंगे वो x कोऑर्डिनेट के 2 टाइम्स से 3 ज़्यादा होगा. So this is the relation between x and y coordinate. So this is the equation of a straight line in slope and y-intercept form. M is slope. I have told you, see the y-intercept made by the line. Clear? So this is one form of a line. With the help of this, we can find out another forms also. Suppose this line consists a particular point x1 y1. अब आपको इसमें एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पता है 1, 2, 3, 4. पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट कैन बी एनी पॉइंट. तो होगा क्या? इफ द इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस लाइन इज y इक्वल टू mx प्लस c, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? ये जो पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट आपको पता है, क्लियर, ये पॉइंट भी इस रिलेशन को होल्ड करेगा. That's why y is equal to mx plus c is the equation of a straight line. Clear? Means x और y जितने भी होंगे they will hold this relation. So, try to understand this. Otherwise, you will just mug it. Try to understand. Y is equal to mx plus c. So the y coordinate of this point, that is y1 is equal to n times the x coordinate of this point plus c. This point will satisfy this relation because this point lies on it. Clear? Now subtracting these two equations, we can eliminate c. So what we will get? We will get the second form of line. I am subtracting this and this. It will eliminate c. So it will be y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So this is the second form of a line. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, where m is a slope of a line and line passes through particular points x1, y1, whose value you know. So this formula you can directly apply if you are asked find out the equation of a straight line which passes through 1, 2 having slope 1. अगर आपको उस लाइन का इक्वेशन निकालना है जिसका स्लोप 1 है और 1, 2 से जा रहा है, तो अप्लाई दिस फॉर्मूला डायरेक्टली बिकॉज यू नो ए पॉइंट ऑन इट x1, y1 and the slope m of that line. So this is the second standard form of a line. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So you have to remember this y is equal to mx plus c. This is the first form of a line. जब आपको m और c पता होगा, use this to find out the relation between x and y. Or if you know a particular point and slope of a line, use it to find out the equation of a line. Now, suppose you know another point also, x to y. दूसरा पॉइंट भी आपको पता है. Known points, not unknown. You know the points. As x1, y1, 1, 2, x2, y3, it may be 2, 5, etc. So what will happen? अगर ये पॉइंट भी इस लाइन में है तो क्या होगा? This point will also satisfy this relation or not? Definitely. Clear? This point will satisfy this. Definitely. So in place of y, because that is the y2 minus y1 is equal to m times x can be replaced by x2 minus x1. It gives you the m of the line, that is the slope of the line if you just solve it. See, we have y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. This is the equation of this line. So and it has another particular point x2, y2. So it will also satisfy this. So in place of y, I am just putting y2 minus y1 is equal to m times x2 minus x1. What it gives you? It gives you m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So this is the another way of finding out of slope of a line. ये दूसरा तरीका हो गया स्लोप निकालने का. If you have given the theta, you can directly find out the slope by taking just tan theta, tangent of that theta. Or if you are having 2 points on a straight line, and its slope is asked, apply this. M is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So with the help of this, we are getting another formula to find out the slope of a line. It will be used when you have given two particular points on a line. Clear? And now we can directly use another formula to find out the equation of a line joining two particular points. X1 y1 and x2 y2. In first one case, when I used y is equal to mx plus c, you had m, you had c. Second case, while we are using y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, we have m, we have a particular point. Now I am telling you the third form of line. If you have 2 points on a straight line, x1 y1 and x2 y2, directly you can find out the equation of line just by putting m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 in this relation. So what the equation will be, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. This is the third form of line. Equation of a line passes through two particular points. That will be y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and will be replaced like it, multiplied by x minus x1. Clear? So we have the three forms of line which we have to remember. Number one, y is equal to mx plus c, m is slope of the line, c is y intercept. Second, y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. x1 y1 is a particular point, m is the slope. And third, which you have to remember, if you know the 2 points on a line, x1 y1 and x2 y2, the equation of line can be taken directly. Y minus y1 is equal to y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So this is to find out the equation of line. Apply the formula which is directly applicable in a question, and for that I have told where you have to apply this y is equal to mx plus c, where you have to apply it and where you have to apply it. Clear? Thank you very much.